Welcome back to Rome. My guest tonight is a two-time National Coach of the Year who is in his 15th season at San Diego State. He has that team at 23-2 and ranked number 6 in the AP poll. I am joined by head coach Steve Fisher. Steve, nice to visit with you. How are things?
Thank you, Jim. I'm proud to be on with you, and we are doing pretty good. Our team's playing well, and we're excited about the remainder of the regular season.
I'd say so. All right, so 23-2 after beating Utah State last night. You are ranked number 6 nationally. Time will tell, but do you think this group may be as good as the one that won 34 games for you during the 2010-2011 season?
We're playing really good basketball right now, and I think we're led by Xavier Thames, who's playing at the elite level, and when you have a guard that can control the tempo at both ends, you're going to have a chance. So I like how we're playing. We have the ability to guard in multiple ways. We really rebound the ball well, and our offense has been better than a lot of people want to give it credit for also.
Now, it seems to me, Steve, in Xavier Thames, you have a guy who, well, you've certainly had more explosive and more athletic guys at the point than him, but he is so effective. What makes him so tough?
He's a fifth-year senior. He is so confident right now in how he's playing. He worked really hard, Jim, last spring and summer to improve his strength, which really has helped his quickness. But he is shooting the ball so well, which has given him such great confidence. And he's such a hard guy to guard. He can shoot the three. He can beat you off the dribble. He got the little mid-range game now. And he has been really, really terrific for us in clutch situations all season long.
Now, you go back to last week, Steve, you had that 20-game winning streak snapped by Wyoming. Anybody who's been to Laramie knows that's not an easy place to go. But you had some guys around you lose as well. But what I was struck by was the fact that you lost just one spot in the rankings. After a loss like that, to just drop that one spot, what does that tell you about the perception of your program now?
I think what it does is what I told our team. It's not out of the ordinary for San Diego State to be ranked. And I think the national posters feel that way. Many, many, many of them saw us win at Kansas where nobody can win. And I think that helps who you are with the nation. And we're a good team, and those that get the vote, they know that. And I think it bodes well and speaks well to the fact that we're not a flash in the pan. We've been there. We've been ranked before. And when we lost a game at a hard place, we didn't fall through the basement.
So what you're saying now is it's not a good team, it's a good program, a really strong program. In terms of this perception, do you feel like you're now seen, are you still seen, I should say, as a good program in a lesser conference, or do you feel like you're one of the nation's blue bloods now?
I'm not going to talk about us being a blue blood, but I will say this, that when people talk about San Diego State, they say they have a program that can compete with anybody in the country. And our league is good. We don't have the RPIs and the national non-conference wins this year when we got 5 of our 9 teams into the event, in the NCAA tournament. But there's not many people that would want to go into Laramie, Wyoming and play them. This is a hard league to win, and an especially difficult league to win on the road.
Yeah, Steve, you just won your 300th game as the head coach of the Aztecs. I mean, take me back. You and I have talked about this in the past, but when you consider where you started, what you inherited, what's that milestone mean to you, number 300?
We're very proud of it, and I'm smart enough to know that it's taken an army of folks to get where we are. We won 5 games our first year, did not win a conference game. I literally had hundreds of tickets in my pocket begging people to come. Now, for the 3rd straight year, our 12,414 arena is sold out. It's the hottest ticket in town in a pro sport community where there's a whole lot of things to do. And we are an exciting, fun team to watch. And it's really neat to see the atmosphere and how it's changed and evolved. And I'm proud to say that I've been a part of it.
All right, then, you're setting this thing up for a nice tournament run. When you look around the nation right now, March Madness feels like it's going to be as good and as deep as it's ever been. As you look around the country, how many teams could you make a legitimate argument for winning the entire thing this year?
I really don't know, Jim. I do think that no one can say they are the prohibitive favorite, like you have been able to do in some years past. you're going to have a lot of teams that are going to go into that tournament. And in order to get to a Final Four, you're going to have to get a little bit lucky. You remember back the 10-11 season when we were 34-3. We were good enough that year to win the national championship. We lost in the Sweet 16 to Connecticut. I thought we were the better team, and they went on to win the national championship. So some team is going to get lucky and maybe win a game, hit a basket that people don't expect, and you're going to say, how did they get there? But this is what's so crazy about March Madness and what has us all so excited, coaches, players, and fans.
It's exactly what makes March Madness so great. I know it's an off day for you right now, and you're getting ready to go to New Mexico. It's good to visit with you once again, Steve. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Jim, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.